Right, this is part 2, and I thought that the very start of the code, where it talks about structure, warrants its own video. It's very important that you understand this. We haven't dealt with this in class, how to set up a structure, and it's extremely interesting. And it's extremely interesting how it's used. I'm talking about these two structures. What are they? They are basically a big grouping of variables. Well, there's only 2 variables in each, but it's a way of throwing these 2 variables into what I call a box. So take a look here. Structure. What is structure? Let's look at T-card. T-card is that first one. T-card has 2 variables in it, sweet and rank. Sweet is an integer, rank is an integer. Interesting that they are treating the sweet as a number. So so sweets actually have a value, and we know that each sweet has a rank on it. Ace of clubs, 2 of diamonds, queen of hearts, and so on and so forth. Right, so what is a structure? Well, it's like a box to store like-minded variables. So what's a like-minded variable? Well, both these variables are to do with what's on a playing card. On a playing card, you get a sweet and you get a rank. Diamonds, hearts, clubs, and spades, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do we go beyond 10? Of course we do. We go up to 11, 12. That's right. Yes. And I want you to have this idea of this box in mind. This box is called T-card. We call it a parent name. If you like, you could think of it as a big variable with 2 sub-variables, but it's more like what we call a parent name. The whole box gets a parent name, and all of the variables in it can be considered as children. So instead of having individual variables declared at the very start of the module, you create this structure or box in which you store several variables. And the first one that you're going to hit is T-card. Now, very important, I'm going to say it at the start, I'm going to repeat it. Each variable name is perfect. It's been given there to guide you. Variable names should be, the names of all variables and structures should be there to help you. The names of functions, the names of subs, even the whole module name, the whole program name, okay, is not skeleton code, it's card predict. I hope you know that by now. It's all there to help you. It's all there to help you research, and that's all that you've been doing over this Easter, researching on card games and Visual Basic. And now you're familiar with the code. Now we need to break it down. This is the stage you're at, and answer those questions that I've emailed. And this will help you. Remember, T-card. Why is it called T-card? I know. I'm actually reluctant to tell you. I want you to tell me in class why they've called that T-card. It must have something to do with, here's the clue, its rank, possibly its sweet, possibly where it is in the shuffle, the bubble sort, or whatever it is. Okay, but you tell me, because every variable name has a purpose, and they want you to know why it's called that. So, this is the large variable, if you like, or box, and these are the 2 the little children variables within there. Why did they do that? Because it's like-minded. It's all to do with your playing card. Here's another structure called T recent score. What's to do with T recent score? Name and score. This, I've recently sent you an email, is the latest, which is concerning writing who got what score. Who got what score. And interestingly enough, right at the top of the program, you'll see there's a limit to the number of scores that can be recorded. So T recent score, this box stores a string. Could that be top recent scores? This box stores a string variable called name and an integer variable called score. Why are the variables called T-card and T recent score? That's what you must tell me. Where are these parent structures used in the program? In other words, where are they, if you like, you can use the word called. So where are they reused? So instead of calling the individuals variables again and again, we can call the parent box or structure. And immediately the program will know that within that box you've got these two variables, those two variables and these two variables. And that has warranted an entire video on its own, because that's very important and that's key to a lot of different things to do with this code.